starts with the left eye, so we do the left eye.
Mm.
the second eye now?
Mhm.
Okay. Did you figure out what was going on there?
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness. When I saw him cut, I didn't know they were cutting at first. And that thing went across it.
Yeah.
So is it a laser that's actually correcting it?
The blade cuts the flap, and they lift it up, and then the laser does the prescription
Mhm.
underneath, and then you put the flap back down. Makes it more comfortable that way.
Mm-hmm.
This holds the eye in place, and it creates like a suction, like a vacuum, so that the blade can cut that cornea.
Mm.
And it's a microscopic disposable blade.
Wow.
That was an ink mark he just put for reference on there. And this is the blade.
That's so quick.
Yeah.
His eyes are so red.
That's from that vacuum too. That pressure.
Oh, okay.
It makes him a little bit.
Yeah, because his eyes were really red after.
Does he wear contacts?
He usually does all the time.
People that wear contacts too, their eyes get more red just because they're more.
And his eyes are so sensitive.
Yeah. But that redness is from that. That'll go away.
So just getting the stuff
Just getting
off
it
of-
dried off. And now the laser will lock on to his fixation. It'll kind of, till it gets it a clunk on.
Uh-huh.
And then, after that, when it starts, no matter where he moved his eye, the laser will be right with him.
Really?
Yeah, you can't tell on here, but it's locked so that if he moved his eye real far one way, it would just turn off and start back at the right place again.
I could hear it in there earlier.
Yeah, when you hear that, that's the actual putting the prescription on. When you hear that clicking back there, you hear it.
It's so crazy. So he's not going to want to open his eyes, I'm assuming, after this.
Well, it's just going to be kind of,
Because his buddies
sensitive.
are all here in Wilmington and they're doing this truck thing and he really wanted to go, but he can't see.
Well,
Yeah. I was like, your
I mean,
eyes.
today,
Yeah.
well, for about 3 hours. After that, he should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for about 3 hours, it's.
He's not going to want to have his eyes open, So quick.
12:30. So like by 3:30 or 4, he should be fine.
My dad had his eyes done and they only did one eye at a time.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard of them doing
They
it?
used to when they first started doing it. They only did one eye.
See, well, he lives out west, so maybe out west they still do that because he did one eye and then he had to go back.
Yeah.
Like a couple months later, they did the other one.
No, they used to when they first started doing LASIK. They only did one eye at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But you see.
So there's either the blade or there is the
bladeless,
bladeless.
which they make that flap with a laser.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see that, you would much prefer this. 'Cause
Really?
you saw how fast that was.
Yeah. What does the
Blazing
laser
fast.
do?
The laser, it takes a long time and it makes little perforations like a postage stamp, and you have to like peel it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that must be a cool movie. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Scary looking to you?